We are back. I apologize, part 2 to November the 6th, 2025 reading. My divine truth seekers, you know what happened, my storage. We were talking about the pre-roll. We have Pluto. Pluto is the planet that represents death, sex, transformation, also represents power and social change. Pluto pre-roll with the Aries. Aries is our first zodiac sign. Those are energetic, competitive, and natural leaders, the Aries. And the house we got in the pre-roll is the 12th house. The 12th house is ruled by Pisces. The 12th house represents spiritual rewards and debt. Paying off those debts also represents transcending. Self-transcendence, the self-sacrifice. Reminds me of the hangman, service to humanity. It's a retreat from the world. Acknowledged, unacknowledged, or repressed parts of oneself in denial. This is the 12th house. 12th house is in the house of endings. Reminds me of death. The moon. Judgment. Ooh, and justice. And the hangman and the empress. Let's get the energy for our reading today, November the 6th, 2025. The same judgment. Empress, the hangman. Let's get 2 more, Holy Spirit, for our energy. The chariot with the moon. Sure you can see my divine ones. Hope everyone is well wherever you are in your ports of the world. The Hermit, the Magician, the Wheel of Fortune. Bottom of the deck we have Temperance. This is the energy for our reading today, my divine one. If no one has told you today, let me be the first to let you know that you are appreciated, that you are loved on this channel, that you are important, and that you are kind. And to my subscribers, you know who you are. I know who you are. Our hearts beat as one. You are the reason why I continue to show up for these readings from the Holy Spirit. I love you, I love you, I love you. One and all, the Holy Spirit comes to do 3 things on this channel. It comes to edify you, tell you you are on the right path, you are going in the right direction, you are doing a fantastic job. Keep going. Higher to your higher self. Keep going on the path of righteousness, love, peace, joy, kind, harmony, and balance. The moon card encourages you and I to be honest with ourselves and others, and trust your intuition and explore the subconscious, as you may discover hidden truths and insights that will guide you. The moon card represents intuitions, dreams, subconscious, uncertainties, confusion, fear, illusions, deception, chaos, implications for where every action there is a reaction. The moon, this is in the energy, my divine truth seekers with the chariot. Oh boy, we love the chariot. The chariot is about speed. When I think of these two horses or animals, and that the driver is controlling, I think of action, movement, speed. The chariot card advises you to use your strength and determination to overcome any challenges and achieve your goals. Come on in the room, the chariot. Be prepared for changes that will sweep in and carry you with them. This card represents success, action, determination, motivation, leadership, travel, movement, ambition, willpower. This is your second card of the energy today, the chariot with the moon. Come on in the room. Chariot. I would have loved to have been a chariot driver with that much power at your fingertips to control these animals. Can you imagine? I always wanted to ride a horse, but I never did. My father used to talk about his horse when he was a child. He rode his horse. Horses are very powerful animals, and to control them, to win a race or to fight in a war must have been a feat in itself to control. Yeah? Can you imagine? The Wheel of Fortune. I love the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune card comes to advise you and I to be prepared for change. Second time we've heard the word change. Change is coming in. I love it because nothing stays the same. Change is constant. The only thing that we can count on coming. So if you don't like change, my advice is you better learn to love it, as I have come to love change. Change that might include a move or an opportunity to travel. Accept the changes that are happening in your life. Embrace the opportunities that come your way. The Wheel of Fortune card represents a turning point. This is a crucial turning point in my life. This card represents luck, opportunity, expansion, generosity, change. There's that word change again. Tells me that change is the common denominator of our energy today. Also that word movement in the chariot as well. And balance. And I just talked about the word balance. Come on in the room. The Holy Spirit is right on time. Or we are right on time. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Let's look at a 7-card spread. It's called the Horseshoe Spread. We're going to use the Ancestral Path Tarot deck. It represents 4 cultures. The Japanese culture, the Egyptian culture, the British culture, and the Native American culture. The sacred circles are represented by the pentacles, and the staffs is represented by the wands. We have the princess. The princess is represented by the page. This is the page of wands. In the traditional deck, in this deck, it is the princess of staffs. And the staffs are represented by the Egyptian. This is past energies. I'm loving it. For you, the second card out of our 7-card spread, called the Horseshoe Spread, represents the current, the present energy, the 8 of Swords. In the traditional deck, 8 of Swords represents self-imprisonment, restrictions. Could be for your highest good. As we say, God's rejection is your protection. This is a major arcana, the Wheel of Fortune. This is how you know the Holy Spirit is real. When you get the Wheel of Fortune in the energy and then you get it in the spread, this is the hidden influence, that change. Come on in the room, Holy Spirit. The Prince is represented by the Knights in the traditional deck. The Temperance, one of our favorites for this channel. My divine truth seekers, this represents balance. This is the best course of action. The Holy Spirit would have you be in balance, harmony, peace. Isn't that beautiful? The best course of action for our reading today, my divine truth seekers. What's the attitude of others, Holy Spirit, for our fifth card for our horseshoe spread? Attitude of others, Holy Spirit, the attitude of others. What is the attitude of others? Attitudes of others that's in our energy, that's around us, that we need to know about. And the Holy Spirit comes to do what? To warn us. Come on. Major arcana. We got three major arcanas. The Wheel of Fortune, Temperance, and the Magician. Hopefully they're not attitude of others, not being mischief, not being dishonest with the Magician. They're using the Magician for good, right? It's not the item that's bad. It's the individual that's wielding the swords. Ooh, the 10 of staffs, that's the 10 of wands. For the obstacle. What an obstacle for our reading today. Well, we're going to get a clarity on that one because obstacles should be hard, right? Obstacles should be easy, right? Or what do you think? Obstacles. Obstacles or hurdles, they're not easy. And that's what makes us strong. That's what makes us who we are. Is our obstacles and challenges in life, not the soft things. It's the hard things that makes us strong. Believe it or not, my divine truth seekers. The final and the seventh card for our beautiful spread so far, my divine truth seekers, it is the final outcome. Final outcome, got the 8 of Cups and the 4 of Cups, the Chariot. Can we have the Chariot? Come on, Holy Spirit. In our energy, the 8 of Cups. Walking away. The final outcome for our reading today, Holy Spirit, the 3 of Swords, heartbreak. My. It bees that way sometimes, heartbreak. But those lessons from those heartbreaks is what makes us strong. Somebody is in heartbreak. We're going to look at clarity on that as well. The 8 of Sacred Circles, that's our Pentacles. The 8 of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck with Temperance. We have our horseshoe spread on the table. We have 3 major arcanas today in the reading. The 8 of Pentacles, someone's working hard with temperance, balance between work and play. Bottom of the deck. Holy Spirit, what is clarity on the 10 of staves for this reading? Our obstacle, the 10 of staves. Holy Spirit, what is the 10 of staves? Obstacle. The tree planted by the water, I shall not be moved. Tree is life, the tree of life. Wow. What is the obstacle? What is the final outcome? The 3 of Swords. Holy Spirit, the Three of Swords for the final outcome. The book. Wow, someone's learning. It's a time to learn. And the birds, one of my favorite, mirror truth. That's getting the bird's eye view of the situation, knowing that you may need a different perspective of the situation. It's not just your way. It's not just seeing the situation one way. There are many ways to see it, even if you have to get others' opinions about the situation. Temperance, the 8 of sacred circles and birds. Bottom of the deck. Our Princess of Staffs, she is the energy for your past energies. The Princess is our page. This is Nefertiti, I think. Princess of Staff, it's a message from the other side. Ooh, somebody has been talking to the other side. A higher plane or a different dimension. Discerning between right and wrong and making a stand for right. Participating in a just cause. The eruption of something due to tremendous forces underneath the surface of everyday reality. This is the Princess of Staffs, your past energies. Past energies come to warn us, it comes to help us, it comes to guide us, comes to even reprimand us. So there's energies that we may have learned a lesson from, energies that we still may exhibit if it's for the higher good of ourselves. The Princess of Staff, Nefertiti, she's representing the Egyptian culture. The Princess of Staffs, past energies. Our 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords is our present energy right now. This is what the Holy Spirit wants us to know. This is one being captive by one's own traditions. Uh-oh. Sometimes you gotta let go of those old traditions. They will trip you up if they're not your philosophy. Sometimes you gotta dig deep into why you believe what you believe. Maybe you have to do some more learning. Come on in the room, Holy Spirit, for the final outcome. Books. Holy Spirit is real. The 8 of Swords in this particular deck says being held captive by one's own traditions, blinded by the path of tradition, societal boundaries, paralyzed by fear, fearing to act because of the possibility of scandal or misunderstood motives, ultimately pitting one's will against fate or destiny, braving scandals or scorn to do the right thing. That may be the upside down. Acting despite overwhelming obstacles. The 8 of Swords, that's the upside. So we have it upright. This is paralyzed by fear, fearing to act. Basically the traditional 8 of Swords definition. Holy Spirit, what is it that we are fearing? Let's get a clarity on that. Let's get our mirror truth. Get the lady who was on the bottom of the deck. I don't know if that was from the book. I think it was. So we also have the lady bottom of the deck as well from the book, And the birds is from the tree, from the obstacle. Okay? And let's get clarity, Holy Spirit, on the Eight of Swords. Using our mirror truth. The Eight of Swords. What are we imprisoned by? Fear of. The rods. Bottom of the deck, we have the fox. Someone being sneaky. Someone being clever. The fox is also clever. Bottom of the deck. Move this there. We're going to use it anyway, so let's move it out the way. There we go. Bottom of the deck, we have Temperance. The Eight of Sacred Circles, birds, lady, and fox. The clarity for the Eight of Swords is rods. It's 11 on that card. That's a master number, guys. The basic meaning of this card is dispute. The fear of dispute. Interesting. Let's see, Eight of Swords. Being held captive by one's own traditions. Dispute. So someone is disputing their traditions, their beliefs, which is not a bad thing. This card also represents communication, discussions. There it is. Someone is discussing their traditions, their beliefs. Come on. It comes a day, it comes a time when you do have to question why I believe what I believe. Right? Is it because, or maybe not? Maybe you never thought about it before. That the reason that I believe the way I do is because I was taught that way. Someone else belief, someone else's traditions. This card also represents arguments, conversations, negotiations, or interference. It may also point to your own mistakes. The dispute card per excellence. We should relearn our communicate skills without being caught up in emotional drama, getting simply taken away by high-pitched emotions, ends up in disaster. Listen to learn. The topic, self-punishment. Humiliation acts, negotiations are necessary. Speak your mind. Taking things as they come. Somebody is taking things as they come now, and somebody else is speaking up and questioning why am I following this person, or why am I thinking this way, or why am I doing this tradition? It says, keep quiet, listen to others. For solving conflict and discord, it says, the Courant, which is my divine ones, has to have the required will and strength to do so. Disputes can be settled only through talking and speaking with each other, not by silence. Wow. Clarity to our Eight of Swords of fear, self-imprisonment is the rod. Also in this particular deck, the ancestors, it talks about traditions, being held captive by one's own traditions, blinded by the past of tradition and societal boundaries. And the rod comes to say, we need to talk about that. We need to question that. We need to relearn how we've been saying that or thinking about that, right? It's coming into oneself. This is the Eight of Swords, the present energy right now for our reading today. We have the Wheel of Fortune. It is a major arcana. The Wheel of Fortune is represented by the hidden influence for this reading today. The Wheel of Fortune in the traditional deck talks about an ended cycle. Matter of fact, we got it in our energy, so we just heard what it was about change, balance, movement, a turning point, luck, opportunities. The Wheel of Fortune in this particular deck says fortune, fate. It was fated to happen. Destiny. Come on in the room. This is the hidden influence that somebody did not see. Here it is. The Holy Spirit is revealing it. Fortune, destiny, fate, cycles, a spirals, luck, unlimited possibilities for good, or its opposites. Seasons of being, recognitions of the cyclist nature of life and the universe. Understanding how life cycles are embedded in astrological cycles. Wow, what a hidden influence, the Wheel of Fortune, for our reading today, my divine truth seekers. What a powerful hidden influence, a major arcana, the Wheel of Fortune. Another major arcana we have for the best course of action for our reading today, Holy Spirit has come to tell us, it is temperance. Temperance represents conservative, of resources, moderation, wise management of self and environment, taking a stand on the abuse of humans, animals, and of the earth. Come on, taking a stand. I love that. This is temperance in a traditional deck. It represents balance as well as moderation. I love it. Attitude of others is another major arcana, guys. It is the Magician. We have the Magician in the house. It is all 4 elements in the power of your hand. You have the power to wield the swords. You have the power to wield the wands. You have the power of the cups and the pentacles. This is the Magician. The Magician in this deck is a male active force. Creativity, spontaneity, practicality, skilled, inventiveness, self-reliance, willpower, self-confidence, the ability to imagine. Come on in the room, my musicians. Create and see ideas through to completion. The art of persuasion, or the ability to influence others, can also represent the use of power for negative purposes. That's the negative. That's what we do not want for the attitude of others. We want them to use the will of the 4 elements, the power for good, for their highest and their greatest selves. Attitude of others today is very powerful. A major arcana, the Magician. We have the obstacle today is the 10 of Staffs. That is your traditional deck. That's the 10 of Wands, right? That's burdens that you have taken as much as you can and you are finished. The burdens are now to the full capacity. 10 of them. 10 is the most that we can do before we cycle back around to 0. The 10 of Staffs with the clarity of the tree. We'll read about the 10 of Staffs. In this definition, it says responsibilities and obligations can be oppressive and stressful. The distinction between exploiting and being exploited needs to be examined. This is the 10 of Wands. Someone may be taking advantage of you, or you may be taking advantage of someone else. Clarity, we just want to get clarity on the 10 of staffs, the obligations, the responsibilities, and we got the tree as clarity from our mirror truth. The tree stands for health, life itself, and stability. A time factor, it indicates a long time, either into the past or the future. It is slow growth. The tree also does not grow overnight. Extensive planning is necessary here. Keywords for this card is naturalness, connection with nature, being rooted, calm environment, immobile silence, and contentment. The card can also reflect boredom or a strong relationship, good health, long-term commitment, dullness in the relationship, little personal development, or bad habits. The card indirect vicinity of the tree provides a clue, and this is the 10 of staff giving clarity to the 10 of staffs is the tree. In regards to planning and action, patience is necessary. It says keep going with things that are important to you. Be aware that it takes longer. Consider long-term consequences. The card shows a tree with an hourglass. The time is running. Nobody knows for how long. What are you going to do with the remaining time of your life? Imagine to have a lifespan of 2,000 years. What would you definitely change in your life? And why? Not now. What is still important for you to experience and to learn? And which do you dare not do? Wow. Clarity for the 10 of staffs, those responsibilities. Now it is a time to take a look at maybe why you are at the end. Now it's an opportunity to learn something new. That we learn from our obstacles, right? Yes. The card here stands, tree stands for life itself. That you're learning something from these burdens that you have carried. Life itself is a teacher. I tell people often that time is the greatest teacher. What a clarity to the 10 of staffs, which is the obstacle for the reading today. We must learn from our mistakes, my divine truth seekers. That's what this is all about, right? It's learning the process. It's getting help from others along the way on our journey and learning those lessons so we can therefore each one teach one as we go along on this journey. That's what it's all about. The final outcome for our reading today is the 3 of Swords. The 3 of Swords in the traditional deck talks about heartbreak. The 3 of Swords in this deck talks about sorrow of separation, especially from family and friends. It's a temporary separation, though, to mature or to gain perspective. So someone is heartbreak, but it's a temporary heartbreak, which is beautiful. in this deck, in the ancestral deck. A separation from family or relatives. The clarity to our Three of Swords is book. I wanted to just see what that sorrow was about. It sounds like it's about learning. It is a temporary. Somebody may have to go away for college to learn. Someone may have to go to a technical support school or tech school, learn a specific skill. The book card basically stands for a secret knowledge of science, closeness, unknown education, not visible yet, something not clear. A new chapter of life that is being opened, or new beginnings of something. This card, the book, represents the subconscious. Then we have something talked about the subconscious, the moon. I love it when we get clarity from our energy in our readings. The Holy Spirit is real. This card, books, also represents education, secrecy, being mysterious, being discreet, covering something up, giving a relationship time, hiding something, checking for narcissities, waiting a bit longer, appreciating the luck more, sharing knowledge or expressing own knowledge, educating yourself further and questioning where the knowledge is coming from. Did you experience this knowledge yourself, or is it just something retold? Didn't we talk about that earlier? The Holy Spirit is real. That's what we talked about on the Eight of Swords, talking about learning, questioning where the information coming from. Why are we stuck in traditional ways? Why do we see things the way that we do? Why do we learn? Why have we learned the things that we have learned? Is it because it's just been retold to us, or we learn it ourselves? Knowledge means to make your own experiences. Otherwise, it's just a philosophy. What do you believe in, and what have you not proven by yourself to form your own opinion? You can reveal a secret. You can reveal a secret only if you take care and address it. Only then can you understand it and work on it. In the long run, the unspoken can be more harmful than that which is spoken. Think carefully about what you are doing. What a clarity to the Three of Swords, our final outcome for the reading today. What a powerful reading it has been. It has been about knowledge, about rethinking what we have been told, thinking on those things that has been passed down in traditions, from whether that's in parent, sibling, school, church. But it is a time now for us to find out for ourselves the book. Time to open up the books of knowledge for ourselves. What a beautiful, beautiful reading it has been, my divine truth seekers. I hope something has been said today to give you encouragement, to give you hope through this journey that we're all going on down the road of purpose toward our destiny. Let's look at haven't looked at the ancestral oracle messages in a while. The angels, I think it says, and ancestors oracle cards. Let's look at a message from this oracle deck, Holy Spirit, and see if you can just close up this reading nicely for us. We have Lady and the Air Guardian. Holy Spirit, tie the closing of this reading up with a beautiful oracle message. The High Priestess, guys. Ooh. And the Witch. Uh-oh, I'm going the wrong way. There we go. Jeepers. Okay, there we go. Holy Spirit. Let's see here. That's going the wrong way. Is it? No? Okay, I just want to make sure they are going the right way. Okay. Medicine Guardian and Snake. We're just going to get one Holy Spirit for the reading today. For this reading, drum. We got drum before. Dream and Journey. Wow. Bottom of the deck, we have the Star Ancestors. Follow the voice of your soul, not somebody else's soul. Come on in the room, Holy Spirit. Bottom of the deck, we have Temperance, all about balance. The 8 of Sacred Circles, which is your 8 of Pentacles, hard work. Mastery. We have Birds, Lady, Birds and Lady, Fox, and now Star Ancestors. I don't know if you can see all of these. Trying to put them all so we can see them all. The Holy Spirit has given us drums for our oracle message today from the Angels and Ancestors oracle deck. Okay, let's see what page. We're going to look at all our numbers for angel messages for this reading today. Most powerful reading, my divine ones. Right over there. Okay. Drums is on page 124. And that breaks down, my divine ones, to 7. We have the moon. That breaks down to 18, right? I mean, it's number 18, which breaks down to 9. Then we have the chariot, which is a 7, right? Yeah. And then we have the wheel of fortune, which is a 10, breaks down to a 1. So we have 2 7s on the table for angel messages. We have the 8 of swords. That's going to give us 7, 8 to 9 angel message. We have the wheel of fortune, another wheel of fortune. That's going to give us another 10, guys. That's a 10-10 portal. We get 10-10 portal quite often. It breaks down to a 1, and that's going to give us 2 wands on the table. Temperance is, I think, a 14, right? Temperance is 14, which breaks down to a 5. Magician is a 1, right? That's going to give us 3 wands, guys. We get wands quite often on this channel. Magician is a 1. That's 1, 2, 3 wands. And our reading, we got master number 11 on our rods. Also breaks down to a 2. Got the magician. The 10 of staffs breaks down another 10, guys. Something about 10-10 portal. Breaks down to a 1. That's another 1, guys. 4 wands on the table. Something about wands. Those are the new beginnings. A lot of new beginnings is happening this season. We're coming up on 1, right? 2026. new beginning. We're ending December in 9. 9 is ending. Wisdom, we have gained wisdom this year. Also, some 9s refer to new beginnings. We have a 5 on the tree. That's going to give us another 5, guys. 2 5s. And a 7. Wow, it's going to give us 3 7s. We got a 26 on the books. Books that breaks down to an 8. 6. That's going to give us another 8. And we have 8. Yep. It's going to give us 2 8s. And also a 10 is on the books. Woo, wee, something about 10, 10 in this reading. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 10s, guys. That's going to give us another 1. That's going to give us 5 1s in this reading today. How powerful is that, my guys? And a 3 of Swords. That's going to give us 1, 2. Thought we had a 3. I guess not. Okay. Yes, we did have a 3. 3. So 1, 2, 3 angel message as well. Those are the angel messages for this reading. My. Our oracle message, drums, on page 124. We've gotten that before, as I recall. Drums. There's broken arrow. Dream and journey. The message here is journey inward to uncover insight and information that will be important for your path. Then follow the guidance. It says about, the drums are about. This drum is inspired by the sacred drum of the Sami. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Sami. Sami. The indigenous people of northern Norway, Swedish, and Finland. In shamanic traditions in all 4 corners of the world, the drum is recognized as a main tool used by medicine men and women to direct their will and aid meditation. A drum beat can become hypnotic and send those listening into an altered state that can allow them to journey to the spiritual realm and meet their guides. When the drums card appear in a reading, there are opportunities for you, my divine truth seekers, to dream or to bring an inner vision into reality. The extended message for this card reads, you are very connected to the other worlds at this time. The wisdom and intelligence of the earth and her magic surrounds you. The drum, which echoes the sound of Mother Earth's heartbeat, has cleared the cobwebs and dust from your inner vision. What you have seen in your dreams and inner vision is not imagination, but guidance. Particular if you have been coming to you repeatedly and has the potential to become reality. Dreams come true. Know it and live it. What an oracle message, guys. I thought we've gotten that before. I don't think we've gotten drum. That's the first time I've read that. I think we have gotten broken arrows, and that had like a drum on it, I thought, but that was quite beautifully spoken and written about the drums. That drums are very powerful, and listen to your dreams. That if you are getting repeated dreams, it is your inner self visions that may come true, to bring those into reality. My divine truth seekers, drum for your article. Powerful message for this reading today. Let's look at a Namaste blessing card for this reading, my precious ones. We're going to let you go. We've had you almost over an hour. Let's see. We have a blessed season and the blessing of omnipresence. And we got another one turned over. The blessing of letting go. Yes. Let go of those old, outdated traditions, outdated thoughts, so you can make room for the new. Learn something new. The blessing treasure within. Come on. Go within and learn something within. The life's, come on, life's blessing. That's what it's all about. Life's blessing. Bottom of the deck with temperance, 8 of sacred circles, birds, lady, fox, and star ancestors. Bottom of the deck. We have a lot of cards today, don't we? We did that when we have to do clarifying. Oh, wait a minute. We have another one too. The blessing woven in time. Okay, we just want to put that one aside. We're going to go with the one here that hit the table as well. The blessed, or the blessed treasure within. The qualities you admire in others, you also possess. This is a treasure within you. This card is here to help you reconnect with the well of wisdom, creativity, and beauty inside of you. It is time to shine your light. It's time for you to shine your light, my divine ones. It is time for you to know what you know, because you have sought it out for yourself. Be balanced, temperance, and to be in balance. What a beautiful reading it has been, my divine truth seekers. I hope something has been said in the reading to give you a different perspective on how you are seeing your current situation in life. Let's look at the angel messages, my divine ones, for this beautiful message today. We have 5 wands in our message today. We have 3 7s, 2 5s, and 2 8s. The 1010 portal. We have a master number 11, angel number 7, 8, 9, and then we have 8, 9, 10 as well, because we got all these 10s. And we have 1, 2, 3 angel message for this reading today. If you are seeing wands and you're out and about, know that it is a reason that you are seeing those numbers. I have my little sheet here. Here it is. Wands represents natural leader, independence, ambitious, driven, and visionaries. Wow, this is a message about all of that. Being independent, standing in your own power, doing your own research, your own learning for yourself, communicating, speaking your mind, speaking your truth, because you believe in the truth that you have found out for yourself, not regurgitating something somebody else have told you, or something written in the book that you don't even know who wrote the book, or who that author is. Is he a valid person? Is he a honest and person of integrity? Wands. We have 5 of them in this reading. It's a powerful reading today. We have 3 sevens. If you're out and about seeing 7 sevens, it means spirituality. It means truth seeker. If you're seeing a 7th, angels want you to know you're a truth seeker. Analytical, it means being intuitive. It means spiritual, and it means perfectionism. Someone that's a perfectionist. If you were out and about and seeing 8s, it means manifestation, entrepreneur, authoritative, successful, goal-oriented, and powerful. If you're out and about and seeing 5s, 5s mean change. And that what the Wheel of Fortune is about, change. And we have the moon also talked about change, subconscious, and the Chariot also talked about change as well. Adventurous, adaptable, fun, loving, and daring. All words that are associated with seeing the number 5. If you're out and about and seeing wands, the angels want you to know that you are good at making new things happen on your spiritual journey. When you see multiple wands, it is like a message telling you to believe in yourself and be creative. If you're seeing multiple 5s, it's about change and being active. Multiple 5s show up when big changes are coming. We have multiple 7s. 7s is lucky and urge you to try new things. Multiple 7s is like a push telling you to stay creative and to connect with the spirit world. Multiple 8s mean being intuitive and connecting with the spiritual side. Multiple 8s tell you to trust your instincts for success and spiritual growth. We have 10-10 portal. Let's hold hands, look to the right, look to the left, and smile. 10-10 portal, here we come. It signifies spiritual awakening and discovering inner wisdom, guiding us to understand our life's purpose and unlock our true potential. It is also associated with a soulmate or a twin flame connections, emphasizing personal growth and self-love. My favorite, self-love. Come on in the room, my divine ones that love themselves. We have 7, 8, 9. If you're seeing that numbers, those numbers, my divine ones, it is an angel message. It brings a message about lifestyle and career choices. The angel guides, encourage, and support you as you focus upon the life purpose as a light worker. 7, 8, 9 angel number may be a message to prompt you toward your true soul calling, to listen strongly to your intuition and to follow its guidance. 7, 8, 9 angel message may also be suggesting steps along your spiritual path. 1, 2, 3, and 8, 9, 10, and master number 11. Those are our final angel messages. We come to 8, 9, 10 first. Angel number 8, 9, 10 means it is time to manifest your dreams. Your angels are signaling that you have the power to make things happen and to reach for the stars. It is time for you to take action with faith and confidence, knowing that your angels are guiding and supporting you every step of the way. Angel number 1, 2, 3 means forward movement and glorious growth. The angel number tends to show up when you are about to embark on a great adventure that will put your body, your mind, and your soul in a fresh new alignment. For those of you that have been feeling a little stale or stagnant, this number should whip up a power of possibilities once more. Angel number 1, 2, 3 should feel like a breath of fresh air. This number is full of positive energy, and it's all about harmony, connection, and growth. Our last angel message is master number 11. We get that master number quite often on this channel. The other day we did get master number 33. Master number 11 represents the root, and master number 22 represents the trunk, and master number 33 represents the crown. We have master number 11. The root of the tree are the nutrients and support. Similar individuals with path number 11 possess hidden talents that are awaiting to be uncovered and utilized to the fullest potential. These talents can be the key to unlocking and fulfilling life journey and achieving success. They possess an enchanting quality that can leave one awestruck or even taken back with unexpected wonder. What a beautiful closing to a beautiful reading, my divine truth seekers. What a beautiful message it has been. You hold the treasures within you, my divine truth seekers. Go after, my divine truth seekers, those things that traditionally has been told to you, and question why do you believe those things. And there is moderation to everything that we do in life. Not too much and not too little, but right there in the middle, moderation. And we close it out to the 3 of Swords. We are learning about those things. We are doing more searching. We are diving deep into the reason why we believe what we believe by getting more education. Come on in the room, more knowledge. Knowledge equals power. My divine truth seekers, I leave it there with you with peace always and love always to you.